everything. Okay. Good morning. Leave me a comment if you're here and you can see, well, hear me, not see me. I'll be right there. Drop me a comment. Good Monday morning. I'm up, I'm showered, I'm ready. Okay, I'm live there. Good morning. How are you? There we go. Good morning, Polly. How are you? Good morning. There's Anne behind the scenes. Actually, she's behind the scenes and behind the scenes. She's in the green room. If I had a green room, that would be fun. Hi, Hitomi. Thank you for yesterday. Good morning, Danielle. Hello, Julie, Valerie, Kimberly, Genevieve. Thank you. Oh my God, it's a beautiful morning in Texas. It's actually a really nice morning in San Diego. A little humid, a little overcast. We had a little bit of rain last night. It's like weird. Very weird. Do not forget this week, I will be live on Wednesday, and that is when the doors to your Artful Journey close. I was up last night. Here's the thing. I was up last night painting all of your orders. Oh my God. So any orders that came in for me to paint the first page of your art journal that you order from moi. I painted 6 last night. When I painted 6, 4 orders came in. So I am just going in the order they come in, but I was laughing that I was so proud of myself and figured I'm under, I think I've got 19 to fill, which is really good, but it makes me laugh that I'm treading forward and then I don't check my email. And this morning I went, how on earth did that happen? But thank you very kindly. Okay, so the doors to your Artful Journey do close on Wednesday. They'll close on Wednesday after I go live, so about midnight. I mean, I'm not going to be live till midnight. Let's be clear. I physically cannot, because I have 20 other art journals to paint. So if you would like to join, now is the time. One of these days, I would love you to join you for one of your member highlights. Kimberly. Kimberly's on YouTube. You can get in touch with Anne. We'll put you down. We'd love to have you. I love that. Okay. Yeah, if you're a member of your Artful Journey and you want to say what it's like for you, I love to feature my members. And I'm featuring 2 of them today. One of them is Sue Hammond, who lives in Texas. So somebody said, a beautiful day. Vanessa said she's joining the membership on Wednesday. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So what do you get with your membership? Okay, here's the deal. You get immediate access to the portal. Once you sign up, you get immediate access. You do not need to wait. You do not need to pass go. You can log into your portal that has 4 years of my deep dive content. I almost said comments. You don't get 4 years of my comments. You get 4 years of content. So 4 years is a lot. This is one of our creative time lives. So all the stuff that you see back here is painted in your Artful Journey. And copious amounts of art journals and other artwork that I don't have the room for. So just know that all of that is loaded in your portal monthly. On the first of the month, new content always drops. I already have October ready to go. You also get 2 lives with me, morning meditation, which is 20 minutes to jumpstart your creativity. It doesn't sound like a lot. However, we can cover a lot in 20 minutes. It's actually my daily ritual of creating. The good news is right now I'm creating all of my morning and evening meditation in your books. There's another one. So everyone is different. Everyone is different. No 2 are alike. Here's somebody who wanted me to start out their tag books. Okay. It's just a pop-in last night, so I just kept it going. And then we do Creative Time Live, which is where we do a complete project, varies the surface. It could be art journal, it could be canvas, wood, whatever. So I will use our monthly lesson in another way. I did it on Canvas this time. We'll be doing an art journal. I am going to do not morning meditation, Creative Time Live with our new members and our established members. I don't want to say old. Nobody's old. In on the last Monday of the month. I don't have the calendar in front of me, but I wanted to make sure I went live and welcomed our newest member to join is Jane. Welcome, Jane. Thank you for joining. So that's what's happening in September. And then October, I always pre-plan our lives. They go in a calendar. We email you. We also do monthly motivation prizes. So I always pick out something to motivate you guys and give free stuff. I love to do that. We also are working on a couple of other things. We had some brainstorms yesterday that were absolutely amazing. I was so excited. All right. And then the best part of our group, people are updating their membership. Kimberly updated her membership to annual. Yes, you can go from monthly to annual. Kimberly, I'm happy to know that for the next year, you and I are together because Wednesdays is Wood Day, Wooden Wednesdays, just for her. All right. The best part of our community is our Facebook group. Our private Facebook group is meant for you to go share your artwork. I get asked every Wednesday because every Wednesday is their homework time too. I love when they tune in. They're supposed to tune in for my free Wednesdays because then they go share their artwork. Good morning, Sonia. I know you joined Your Artful Journey. So you'll want to go in because people ask me all the time on Wednesdays, where do I share my artwork with you? Well, you can email it. I mean, you can send it on a homing pigeon, put it on my Facebook page, but Your Artful Journey members go share their artwork every Wednesday in our private Facebook group. That's what it's intended for. I think sharing your art is sharing a lot about yourself. I've always said that. We are welcoming all the new members immediately right away because I would like to. Danielle said the best part of our group is ... everything. I think it's such a nice mix. And we're going to add some more stuff. We had some ideas yesterday that I absolutely love based on talking to Leonore and based on talking to Tony. And yes, I am working on a table of contents for our groups to go back and map that all out. Here's the thing about the content in the memberships. It's where I deep dive. It's where I answer all the questions. The other thing is this. None of the content goes bad. It stays good. You have access for the past 4 years. Okay. I always show this, and I am going to make a table of contents. I'm glad I never got rid of this because 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 and 2023. This is how I map out everything I do. And then I have a list that goes here into a whole nother page that I'm not showing that has all of my future ideas. So I list everything. I do primarily work in watercolors and acrylics. Don't worry, if you sign up monthly, you can cancel at any time. I'm always happy when people don't want to leave. I've had a couple of people who had to pause for whatever reason, which I totally understand. And now they're back. We've had several members. Jan Golden is one of them. She just said good morning. Okay. Another offer that I have, but I haven't looked yet. The first 25 who signed up for yearly are getting this idea book. It's a lined book, which I use myself. I would show you mine, but it is so crazy. No expiration on the portal content unless you leave. If you leave, the portal is done. But this book I actually etched with Your Artful Journey. This is not a transfer. It's actually burned in there. Uh-oh. So the first 25 who are yearly will get this for free. I'll ship those out right away. Love to ship them before I go on vacation. The other thing that we do is our drawing bonus. This was supposed to be something that was temporary, but it ended up being permanent, at least for this whole year. I plan on keeping it going. This is our drawing bonus lesson. I teach you how to make this quick flip book. This is how, I gotta be careful with that. This is how I learned to draw and do liner work. This is actually the physical exercises that I did. This is what it was based on. One summer, hold on. I lost my screen. There. One summer, I did this. And I just created these little drawing exercises. I did this with several people. Look at, obviously, I was in a fruit phase, kiwi, cherry, grapes. We haven't gone through we've gone through the watermelon phase. I actually use this book all the time to reference. This was a tree. Okay, we've done rocks and other things. I'm going to record October. I got to thinking, I really want to do liner work again, just because I think it's great practice. But then I thought about pumpkins. I mean, or leaves. September would be leaves or pumpkins. Okay, what about leaves or pumpkins with a liner brush? Huh. Okay. Anyway, the last thing I'll say, if you do decide to join, there is an offer for $97 to do my From Beginner to Beyond. And this is 5 projects that I came up with that encompass where to begin and where to take it. Okay, so I start in the art journal. I have 2 watercolor lessons that I show how to do 2 different ways. I don't like this nail. Okay, 2 different ways. This hand has 5 long nails. And then and that includes materials list, everything, links, where to buy stuff, that kind of conversation. Then I have a 3rd art journal page that's done in acrylics that gives you my basic list. Then you move on to Canvas, in which I also talk about sealing your artwork, framing your artwork when you're done, how to hang your artwork. So it really is from beginner to beyond. And then I have a bonus project in there. I thought it needed a 5th project, working on wood. So I put that in there as well, displaying your artwork. I love this. I talk about it all the time. That's $97 versus $127 regularly. Okay. Oh, Your Artful Journey cost is $37 a month or $370 a year. So that is $370 if you do yearly, is 1 free month. When decorating, I do leaves in September and add pumpkins in October. Okay. I got that. That's a good idea. I like that. I like that mindset. Immediately, if you join for the year, you do get the first 25 get that journal. Then I talked about the bonus workshop. Gina. I need to put glasses on. I just am not ready to wear the glasses in front of you. I think I talked about that. And if you join monthly, remember, I'm not hog tying you. You can leave at any time. You can access that contact for 30 days and tell me how far you get. Please don't neglect your husband. This weekend, I had some of the new members messaging me saying they are neglecting going to dinner with their husbands or their grandkids. Let's put them first. Okay, because by the way, yesterday, was it Genevieve who said, now it's so easy. I tell my husband I like gift cards for art supplies. So show up at dinner, he'll show up with a gift card. Okay? Need I say I'm not married, so maybe I could do that. But go to dinner with your hubbies. Do not stay at home. All right. So without much further ado, now the 2 ladies you are going to meet, I like to spotlight our members, and we will I have had the pleasure of meeting both. So The first person I'm going to bring on is Sue. Sue attended one of my retreats. She's been a longtime member of Your Artful Journey and just a doll. And actually, I'm going to probably quote her from when she was at my retreat. So I'm going to bring Miss Sue in. Sue, hello.
How are you?
I am good. Sue said she's a little bit nervous.
Yes, that's okay. I'll get over it. The more I get to talking.
Okay, Sue, tell me a little bit about yourself and your artful journey.
Okay, start out about myself. I'm 76, and I'm married. It's my second husband, and my late husband and I were married for 41 and a half years. And he passed away 15 years ago. And I met Gary on with a singles group on a cruise. And we've been cruising since then and traveling quite a bit.
And I have met her
You
lovely
met Gary,
husband.
yes.
He actually sat at dinner with us with a bunch of women. And I think he is such a great, lovely match for you.
Yeah.
Not that you needed my approval.
Yeah. He's a very good man. He's very considerate, and he just lets me do whatever I want. So as far as painting, he said, "Do you have a class tonight or whatever?" And I'll just say yes or no. And he just goes and does his thing, and I do mine. So
I love that. Now, Sue, I have to say something because this comes to mind when you were at my retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of said something. Actually, it was at the dinner.
Yes, it was.
Remember the conversation? What did you say?
I said, "What makes you an artist?" And you went on to say, anytime you create, you paint, do whatever you do, you're an artist. I mean, I wouldn't call my artist before, but I am an artist now.
So that was one of the things that we had a private dinner. I just loved these women. I think it was like that was the best part of my evening because in the beginning, Sue was sitting right in the front row, and she was like, I don't do this. I have trouble with liner work. I was like, okay, by the end of this, Sue, we need just positive. And by the end, Sue was like, I'm an artist, screaming it out to everybody.
Well, as far as Your Artful Journey and everything, I've been a member since 21 during COVID. I just was exploring online, and I came across you and a class you were doing or a demonstration. I thought, oh, I love her personality, and you paint, and we get to see what you're doing and all that. I've taken lessons before, and they don't do anything but come around and critique your work and stuff like that. So
wait a minute. At the retreat, I might have not raised my voice. More faster, Sue, go!
It's just a piece of paper. Just do it. And when you said if you don't want to paint the first page, well, I posted my very first one on the second page in my journal, and I've got several, probably more journals than I need, but and I have breaks where I'm not painting as much. We get busy. We travel a lot, and my arthritis kicks in. It's hard for me to paint then, but I always come back to it. I've been doing some type of art for years. I did oils back when I was pregnant with my son, and that instructor came around, and he would just take your brush from you and demonstrate, so most of my paintings that I did in oil are partly mine.
Okay, but Sue, I do have to admit, the first time that I taught, I hope none of them are listening, I did teach a bunco group. That was my first class I ever did. And it went, I did request that they not drink before I got there. And first class I ever taught, they had proceeded to drink before I got there, drink during the break, drink during the class, drink. They were having a good time, good old time. Actually, I loved them so much. They were just so wonderful. But when they went outside, and I had to wrap it up at 11 p.m., I went in there, and Edward Scissorhands, like, just painted, touched up, and they all walked in, and they were like, I'm like, okay, that concludes the class. And the next day, people were like, my husband couldn't believe I painted that. So I might have assisted some people
Yeah.
in my first class. I have never touched a student's paintbrush unless they have requested it and or
Mhm.
gave me creative license to do so.
Yeah. Well, one of my oils is behind me, right there.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and look at all the other artwork that is
Well,
surrounding it.
that big one's not mine. We have a local artist around that does slaps paint on with a palette knife, and she's very successful and sells tons of it. But that painting in particular is my late husband's favorite painting that I did. So it's very special to me. So,
Well, and I
and
love that. I also love that your husband brought you to the retreat and then he picked you up and joined us for the latter part of dinner.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you know how to pick them.
And he enjoyed it. I said, that it doesn't bother you, does it? And no. He does anything. I mean, he loves to shop. He loves to go. He loves to drive around. And so,
Hey, Sue, nobody likes a husband show off. Does he have a brother?
yeah, but you wouldn't want him. He's
So,
married.
Sue, what is your favorite part about your artful journey? If you had to pick one thing that sticks out to you,
Oh
that
God.
wasn't on the list of questions.
Yeah. I like it all, and I like the fact that when people say they're just trying to get caught up, they're trying to get caught up. I'm so far back behind on things, but you tell everybody, just as long as you're doing something, creating something, and I like it that you don't put pressure on anybody, and everybody loves you, and Ann, and but you know. We all have life that gets in the way sometimes and all that, and that's what I like about being a member is that I may not been present for a while, but I can just come right back and just I'm right at home.
Yeah, Elizabeth said I love the self-paced part. So the thing about it is I called it a journey. I didn't call it a marathon. I didn't call it a sprint. I didn't call it a 5K.
Mhm.
I called it a journey for the purpose of it is available in your portal, everything. So
Mhm.
when people say I can't be there live, I work, I do this, I totally understand. That's the reason everything is recorded in one location and put there for you.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Sue,
I
I
do
can't
that a
thank
lot. I
I
snap,
can't
I miss a
thank you
class,
enough.
so I go, well, I can go back. She's got it recorded, so
Yeah, and that's also the reason why we do the Q&A at that time, because I also feel like when I'm live is when I get the questions from y'all
mhm,
and I answer them. So I'll repeat them and say I'm repeating them
mhm,
just because I feel like when one person asks the question, there must be at least 4 or 5, 10 people out there wondering
mhm,
the same thing.
mhm,
So that is part of you get me and get to ask me any question. I have people asking
mhm.
me business questions now.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I
and
know you're going to be going on a trip soon.
yes, and
So
so I'll
safe
kind of be out
travel.
of pocket, yeah.
And she's
Couple
she
weeks.
tells us behind the scenes she's going on another vacation.
Yeah.
And I love that. Sue,
Mhm.
anything you'd like to say in parting before I bring on Anne?
Well, if anyone is hesitant about joining Your Artful Journey, I joined thinking, okay, I'll just do it whenever, whatever. And then when you brought up the first retreat that was here in Fort Worth, I thought, oh, I'd love to go. And I thought, I can't do it. And I waited till almost the last minute to sign up. I got out of my comfort zone and I shared that with you. And I never regretted going. I thought it was so much fun. And then when next year you came again, I thought, you're not doing it in Texas next year, but I'm going to be there.
I know. And you know what? I'm actually I love to mix it up a little bit.
Mhm.
So, and I do have to say, Caroline is here. And she says, Sue was
Mhm.
so wonderful at the retreat. She was so kind and she was so good enough to pick me up and bring me back to the retreat, knowing that I was unable to drive. Love you so much for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Love
Oh my,
you.
so great. The relationships in the community that we have from this is
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah,
Well, Sue, you did it.
I did it. Yes. I passed.
I want to thank you. You're not nervous anymore, are you?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I'm going to bring Ann on now, and I want to thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, and I love you. You know that.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, my dear.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my goodness. She is so adorable. I've been watching Tracy for over 2 years. I can't wait to join her Wednesday. Oh my God. I'm so great interview, Sue. Okay. All right. Without further ado, let's see if we can hear you, Ann.
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I
Okay.
love to talk,
So I'm going to give a little introduction to Ann. And here's the thing. I met Ann virtually years ago through, used to be called Mixed Media Monday. I'll give my version. And then Ann can give her version. If you don't know this, this is my community ambassador to Your Artful Journey. She is, I'll say how you got your job. But Ann knew me from Mixed Media Monday days. I retired. I took some time off. I took some much needed, life has got me down, time off for a couple of years. And I came back and I started sharing and I started seeing Ann's name just kept popping up. I remember you. I remember you. So I started doing my Wednesdays, and Ann was probably the first to jump into Your Artful Journey, founding member wise. She look at that. This is so great, and you are far more famous. Yeah, the lady is always in the background. Goal, Hitomi said, meeting Ann in person. That should happen. So Ann just started to talk to people in the group, was so supportive. And then also Ann and I had a private conversation. I won't say much about it, but we have something that was very much in common about who and what we were married to. And I felt like Ann was a safe space. She actually used a word that I had never used before, and she knew it. She knew why I disappeared. She felt it. I had told her that my life had my ability to make decisions had disappeared, and that I was rebuilding from the ground up, literally, pretty much. So it was actually nice. I never connected with somebody on that level. And then through Your Artful Journey, we started to notice this woman is just more than just sharing her art. She's sharing who she is and what she's about. And she is the mama of the group.
I am.
Ann has personally been to my home, and we had a retreat of some nature. Connie just said Ann is wonderful. I'm glad I had the opportunity to meet her in person. I love the smile and the laugh. Okay, Ann, please tell us more about you and what you'd like to say.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm quite animated, and it just happens. It just happens. Right now, my heart is so full. Our group, our new folks coming in, and everyone that's been with us for years or months or days, you're my best friend now. I have to say that. I love this. Yes, Tracy and I crossed paths years ago in Mixed Media Monday, and she took a break, and I know that was a needed break. And when she came back into her studio and got in there and got busy, I was just coming out from some things that just weren't very pleasant. And so I was so happy to see Tracy. And I have been just right there ever since. Just right there ever since.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I love what I do. So any questions, anything you want to ask, just email me and support. We'll help you.
Absolutely. So I can't do it all. I really used to be a one-man band, long time one-man band, doing it all, social media, whatnot. But what happens is I discovered that I couldn't be in the group answering every single question, customer service, this, that. I did need somebody to step up, and Ann takes my business as personally as I take my business.
I do.
Yeah, if not more. And the other thing is I've told Anne, I guess through being employed by me in some capacity, I told Anne, you do what you do best and you handle it. I will stand behind you. And if something elevates to where it needs my attention, you will have my back. So you don't want to cross Anne.
Because I'll talk your ear off.
Yeah.
I forgot to show you.
Yeah.
This is my work uniform. See this? I love to wear my apron. I don't cook in it. I paint in it. And I'm the famous person here who doesn't get all of her projects finished. I might start, but so Tracy finishes.
Part of your Artful Journey employment is anything Anne needs. All she has to do is message me, or she comes here and I ship a box to her.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Anne is definitely the mama bear, but she's been. It's having her here. Also, what's fun is when I went to Raleigh to visit my parents, we got in the car and drove up to see Anne. And my parents have met her. So that was fun.
And Tracy is exactly who you see on air. And she's just, she's just a blessing. And you know it already. So we're just, have a good time.
I do love it that people say. The only thing that people ever say to me, which I was surprised about Anne as well, people say, you are so much taller in real life. Anne is tall too.
I did.
Yeah. I
didn't expect to see eye to eye. I thought I was going to look down at Tracy and nope, didn't happen. I went, whoa, what are you doing up here at this level? Yeah. So she is tall. She is gorgeous, and cowboy boots, cowgirl boots. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So, but I do.
And it's great to see you. So I always think it's best to close this out with Anne, because I want you to know the person that you're probably going to be working with or answering. She's customer service. She's the one she's the one that on the weekend it says, I'm sorry, support at yourartfuljourney.com is out for the weekend. And then I see an email back from her and I'm like, why does she have an away message that I have implored her to use? And Connie said it, it's regardless of the time of day. She's been chastised for that. She's not supposed to be answering. But by the same token, I think it is nice sometimes knowing that if Anne is available and she can answer the question.
That's right. If I'm available, and because sometimes a quick message will come in, and I know if it were me and I was starting a painting and I can't find something, well, I ask on a Saturday morning when I had time. And so I can answer that real quickly in about 20 seconds. And I don't mind to do that. I don't mind. And so, I'm kind of available, and I do listen to Tracy, but you know what? I got her beat by 20 years. So
And Anne, so people, I want to read the comments. Anne has helped me get registered for the Artful Journey. This is from Pat. I kept getting a zip code error. I was having Caroline, I'd like to tell everyone that Anne is truly the best. I love her. I love the brightness that she brings to a room. She's just the best. Yeah. It has been nothing short of a journey. We've had our ups and downs. Anne has never wavered, has always said to me, I got your back, and we could do this together.
Oh, yes. And everything you have done from when you were building it from scratch, because your Artful Journey was not a baby, but
it's a work in progress.
It is. And I love what we've done. I love what we're doing now. And oh my gosh, if I could tell you what all's going on in the think tank, oh gosh, I have you hooked forever. Well, I do have you hooked forever because Tracy's got you hooked forever. So
yeah, we really want to bring more stuff to your Artful Journey. Yeah. The good news is now I get to test Anne's technology skills, because once we put it in her place, it's her baby.
But it's been good. It's been good. And I know who to call.
Yeah.
It's a
So
joy.
Anne, anything you'd like to say imparting to everybody?
Well, like I said, they're our best friends now. I mean, they just are. And we're just a wonderful, wonderful community and group. Go in your library, and it can look intimidating because there's hundreds and hundreds of things over there. But guess what? You got somebody to guide you right over there, and I can help you step by step. Tracy has mapped out a lot of different things that I just share with people when they email in and go, can't find something. Well, we got you. We got you covered.
Good. Hitomi said, I'm excited to see what comes in Your Artful Journey. Good, because I'm going to need help, kids.
You can do it. I've watched you, honey. I've watched you.
And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. We always close with love ya. So
Love ya.
I enjoy love ya. I'll see you. Well, I'm going to put you behind stage, close out, and then I want to say goodbye to you and Sue. So
all righty. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Oh, my girl. I have the best job ever. Also, I do want to say too, and Anne, now that I can say it, we went through some changes in the past year at the beginning of 2023, and there was nobody more that I leaned on in that time to say, what do I do? And am I doing the right thing? And also, when I transitioned some things in January, I said, I will run this business with transparency. You will tell people that we will be available for customer service. It is my most primary thing. It's kind of hair in my eye. Customer service is my primary thing because without you guys, I don't have a business. So if you are asking questions, I take it as personally as Anne does. And I always said, if something needs to be elevated where I need to be involved or I need to help out, I'm there. I am there. Anne will say, this is what I did. And for the most part, I always say to her, okay, great. Sometimes I have to say to her, okay, you can't give too much because we need you here. But if you're telling somebody that who represents you, that's probably the best thing ever. She takes it as personally as I do. That means a lot to me. Okay, kids, this concludes today. I was thinking like maybe between now and tomorrow, another demo, but I'll be on live on Wednesday doing a demo. I just have all these journals to paint. So let me put some thought to that because I want to just remind everybody the doors close on Wednesday. Why do they close on Wednesday? So that I can go back and just be creative in your Artful Journey space. I create content in advance. I need to be learning and being as involved as they are. Remember, I pre-record all the content and then I participate with you guys. So I'm doing gouache this month. I'm doing gouache this month too. Several of the books that I'm sending out literally have something in my right eye. So I'm just gonna eyelash or something in my eye. Thank you, you guys. I do want to welcome all the new Your Artful Journey members. I want to thank all of your Artful Journey members. Keep in mind, if you want to be featured the next time, all you got to do is let Anne know. She will put you down. I couldn't stop it. That was a freight train of a sneeze that needed to be out. I was sitting here going, don't come out. All right, you guys, if you would like to be live and be one of our featured members and you're a member of Your Artful Journey, do not forget, you cannot join at any time. You can join anytime until Wednesday. I apologize. Sonia, I believe you joined Your Artful Journey. I believe that's true. Yeah, the tribe growth is amazing, and it's such a thing that I can't. Yeah, I think bless you. Thank you. Yeah, if you'd like to join, the doors close on Wednesday. Sonia, if I'm not mistaken, you are a member, but I'm not quite sure. Anne would know. Anne, nod your head up and down if you hear me. Is Sonia a member? Oh. She thinks so. Okay, I got that. I think so. All right. Yeah, I only do this twice a year, and people ask why. Why did I just leave it open all the time? Because I'm focusing on the members who are there and participating active with them. That's something that's important to me when I'm doing challenges and kits and all of that. It's hard for me to keep everything going. But guess what? I go back and I'm creating with you guys. Actually, the last Monday of the month, we'll be together. All right. I'll talk to you all later. If you joined Your Artful Journey, thank you. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Talk to you later.